I went to military school when I was in the 7th and 8th grade, so I was pretty much on track for the Army since about that time. The Army ROTC is Reserve Officer Training Corps. When you come into ROTC, you could either commission to the Army Reserve, the Army National Guard, or Army Active Duty.
Army ROTC is the process by which we take a college student who's interested in a career in service to the nation, and we give them the skills, the education, and the training required to serve as an officer in the United States Army. An officer is inherently someone who can turn their thoughts into someone else's actions. That's not an easy skill to learn and certainly a very difficult skill to master. I'd submit to you that that's valuable in any career, in any walk of life.
My path into ROTC was straight from high school into college. I spoke with the recruitment officer here at St. John's University, and he put me on track to get admitted to this school. So once I met the age requirements and the medical requirements, I contracted into an active duty scholarship.
For those who know that Army ROTC is what they want to do, then they have opportunities at the freshman, sophomore, and as late as the beginning of their junior year to compete for and earn an Army ROTC scholarship. If you're an Army scholarship recipient, then you're going to graduate college by and large debt-free.
The other benefit, just in my experience and what I see on the day-to-day life with the cadets, is the discipline that's involved.
Every day you're a cadet, and every day you need to uphold the standard of a cadet, and you need to understand that you are in the Army and you represent this program. However, you're not wearing the uniform every day. You get to make friends, you get to join clubs, you get to join fraternities, sororities, and when you graduate college, not only do you get your degree, but you also get a commission in the United States Army.
Graduates will commission into one of 16 different career fields. So these are the more conventionally known career fields such as the infantry or the armor. But there's other opportunities such as communications, signal corps, chemical corps, engineers. Over the summer times, contracted cadets have the opportunity to go to airborne school or air assault school.
It was a big confidence booster being 75 feet in the air, rappelling out of a helicopter. When I learned Korean through the Army, I got to actually go to Korea. And you go to LDAC after your junior year, it's the Leadership Development Assessment course. They put you in different situations, like you lead mock missions with peers, other cadets from Army ROTC. What that does is it evaluates you as a leader.
The skill that Army ROTC gives you is that of leadership, how to run organizations.
You have to be inspiring. You have to inspire your subordinates. You have to inspire your peers. And sometimes you have to inspire your superiors as well. The bigger picture is after you finish your last year and you get commissioned as an officer into the Army, you are serving the nation.
Army ROTC is available at 275 host universities around the nation. But that doesn't mean that you have to go to one of those 275 colleges, because you can be enrolled at a nearby school and participate in Army ROTC, which essentially expands our opportunities to over 1,100 colleges and universities across the country.
If you're at a school that has an ROTC program, go to the recruiter's office, talk to the recruiter, say, hey, how do I at least at minimum get signed up for the class? Now, if you're on a campus that doesn't have an ROTC program, what you want to do is do some research, find the campus that has the closest ROTC program, contact the recruiter and see how you can get enrolled in their program.
As long as you have 2 years remaining in college, you've got a chance to participate in Army ROTC. And this includes graduate students who may be working on a master's degree or in some cases even a PhD.
It's a 4-year program, but the first 2 years anybody can sign up, and that's what those kind of first 2 years are for. See if the Army and the Army ROTC program is for you.
If you're thinking about going to college at all, or you're thinking about going into the military at all, then this is definitely a place to be.
There's no really one type of person that it takes, because we all bring something. We all bring a level of diversity, because the Army comes from the nation. And it comes from every race and religion and walk of life across the nation. Army ROTC represents that as well.
There was never a doubt in my mind that the Army was the right place to be. I'm Cadet Richard Dolan, St. John's University, Army ROTC.